Hey guys, Mikey of the 732 Review Crew back with Season 2, Episode 6, wow, of Star Trek The Original Series. Now, this has been a fantastic season. I did not think the first 5 episodes were going to be so enjoyable and so high quality, and I really hope it continues because this has been probably one of my favorite first couple episodes of a season of a TV in a long time. Now, if you're new here, if you're old here, if you're medium here in the middle, if you're just here hanging out, make sure you do comment the video and like the video. That support does help me get further audiences and more people to come join us on our journey. Now, speaking of the journey, we're going to be starting that one very shortly, so thank you for joining us. We're starting this one in 3, 2, 1, and by we, I mean me. That little bit, it was different.
Stress call definitely came from one of the solar
That's not
systems
Uhura.
sector, Captain. It was so badly garbled, all we got was the name Constellation.
We're now within the limits of system L370, but I can't seem to locate...
Captain, sensors show this entire solar system has been destroyed.
What?
Nothing left but rubble and asteroids.
Well, that can't be good.
That's incredible. The star in this system is still intact. Only a nova could destroy like that.
Sensors show nothing but debris where we charted 7 planets last year.
7 planets gone?
Entering limits of system L374, sir. Scanners show the same evidence of destruction. Every solar system in this...
Yeah, wait a second. What's happening here?
Captain, the 2 innermost planets of this system appear to be intact.
Sir, I'm picking up a ship's disaster beacon.
Whoa.
Sensors not recording normal energy output.
Huh.
Approach course, Mr. Sulu.
It's the same class ship as us?
Constellation. She was attacked. Red alert! Red alert! Man your battle stations.
Okay. But why?
All phaser banks, man. Very good. Initiate full sensor scan of the immediate area for any other vessel. Aye. Lieutenant Palmer.
I can't
Lieutenant
trace
Palmer.
the Constellation, sir.
All power plants dead.
Life support systems.
Also operative at a low power level.
So,
The
like,
entire bridge is damaged and uninhabitable. The rest of the ship seems able to
Yeah.
sustain life.
No other vessels in the area, Captain. All scanners show clear.
it could be stealth. Unless in the condition. Oh, that was battle. That's a Battlestar condition.
All hands go to yellow alert. Stand by battle stations.
Aye, sir.
We're going to board her. Mr. Spock,
That's risky.
you're in command.
Acknowledged.
They can technically respond by beaming themselves out of a risky situation, so I guess it's not as risky, but that place looks... And I like how they could use the same set because it's just another same type class ship.
Scotty, check the phaser banks. See if they've been fired. Spoons, you come with me.
Okay, it's fair.
No clutter, no half-empty cups of coffee. Whatever happened didn't happen without a warning.
Yeah, it wasn't they weren't taken by surprise. And where are the survivors?
Crew wasn't abducted. They just left. Is it possible they were beamed down to one of the 2 planets?
The surface temperature of the inner planet is that of molten lead. The other has an atmosphere poisonous to human life.
Phaser banks? Exhausted.
So they
give up
did
without a
fire.
battle. Can't imagine a man like Matt Decker abandoning ship while his life support systems are still operative. We can play back the duplicate captain's log from the auxiliary control room.
Okay. A body. A Decker? He's wearing the command outfit?
Right.
A ship.
What thing? What was it?
Oh, hysterical. So much trauma.
Science Officer Masada reports the 4th planet seems to be breaking up.
4th planet.
Breaking up, so the planets are actually destroying like that. Like, splitting apart.
What happened to your crew?
Oh, I had to beam them down. I stayed behind. Last man, captain, last man aboard the ship.
Okay, it's reasonable.
And then it hit again, and the transporter went out
Where's your crew?
on the 3rd planet.
There is no 3rd planet.
Oh my god.
Don't you think I know that?
That's why he's his...
There was, but not anymore. Begged me for help. 400 of them. I couldn't.
That's Kirk's worst nightmare.
As far as we can tell, something crashed through the deflectors and knocked out the generators.
Could some kind of general energy dampening field do that? And would the same type of thing account for the heavy subspace interference?
Aye.
But what sort of a thing could do all that?
If you'd seen it, you'd know the whole thing's a weapon. It must be.
Doomsday weapon.
It's miles long, with a maw that could swallow a dozen starships. It destroys planets, chops them into rubble. We saw this thing hovering over the planet, slicing out chunks of it with a force beam. Pure anti-proton. Absolutely pure.
Spock here, Captain. Unable to raise Starfleet command.
It's coming for them.
due to heavy subspace interference.
Is beginning.
She was attacked by what appears to be essentially a robot. An automated weapon of immense size and power. Its
Wow.
apparent function is to smash planets to rubble and then digest the debris for fuel.
Wow. And there's infinite planetary bodies across the galaxy, or universe.
Projecting back on our star charts, we find that it came from outside, from another galaxy.
What is the projected course of this thing?
Earth.
It will go through the most densely populated section of our galaxy.
Gotta stop it.
Stand by, Mr. Spock.
A machine like that, who would build it?
We don't know. An alien race, apparently from another galaxy. You ever hear of a doomsday machine?
No, I'm a doctor, not a mechanic.
It's a weapon built primarily as a bluff.
Nuclear weapons in our day.
Like the old H-bombs.
And have them back then, so H-bombs, atom bombs.
They don't exist anymore, but the machine is still destroying.
Oh, forget
Wow.
about your
I mean, that's so
theories.
real.
That thing is on the way to the heart of our galaxy. What are you going to do about it?
Take it easy.
First thing we're going to do is get you back to the Enterprise. Oh, no, I stay here. I'm not leaving my ship.
There's no ship to leave. We'll take her in tow. I'll stay on board and get her ready.
It's just that I never lost a command before.
Hopefully he doesn't try to take over the Enterprise.
Red alert. Red alert. It came up on us fast, Captain,
Oh.
but we seem able to maintain our distance.
Oh, wow.
Looks very much like Commodore Decker's planet killer. And it is pursuing us.
Spock is just looking like, interesting. How do you defeat this? You run out of energy if you just don't feed it? It looks like a filter feeding, like, whale. Like they want to feed plankton?
We are more maneuverable, but it is gaining on us. Sensors indicate some kind of total conversion drive.
Total conversion drive?
We can't let it go beyond us to the next solar system. We have to stop it. What are the chances of deactivating it?
I would say none, Captain. The energy generated by our power nacelles seems to attract it.
All right, lower your deflector screens long enough to beam us aboard.
Acknowledged.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Mr. Spock, the transporter's out.
Effect repairs. Captain Kirk, come in, please.
Kirk here.
Captain, we've been attacked. Transporter is damaged. We're taking evasive action.
Damage in communications, Captain. Interference will...
Trapped episode.
We're stuck, blind and deaf, and paralyzed, no power. Scotty, you've got to get me some maneuvering power. I can't repair warp drive without a space dock. Then get me impulse power, half speed, quarter speed, anything. If we can get this Hulk moving, maybe we can do something. Aye. The impulse engines are still in
did say
shape.
that.
I might coax them and get
Okay.
moving.
The red dot in the background is so menacing.
Random chance seems to have operated in our favor.
In plain non-Vulcan English, we've been lucky.
I believe I said that, Doctor.
I love their interaction.
On course for the next solar system. The Rigel colony, sir.
Oh.
You can't let that thing reach Rigel. Why, millions of innocent people would die.
I am aware of the Rigel system's population, Commodore, but we are only one ship. Our primary duty is to survive in order to warn Starfleet Command.
Our primary duty is to maintain life and the safety of Federation planets. Do you deny that?
Spock logic off.
You will lay in an evasive course back to the Constellation.
Aye, aye, sir.
Belay that last order, helmsman.
Oh, I knew it!
180-degree turn, hard about. We're going to attack.
You will carry out my last order, Mr. Sulu.
You can't, yeah.
I am officially notifying you that I am exercising my option under regulations as a Starfleet Commodore, and that I am assuming command of
I
the
hate this.
Enterprise.
But I would advise against that.
Logically, he
That
knows the
thing
best thing
must
to
be
do.
destroyed.
You tried to destroy it once before, Commodore. The result was a wrecked ship and a dead crew.
Oh, your logic is not phasing Spock.
Sensors show the object's hull is solid neutronium. A single ship cannot combat it.
Mr. Spock, that will be all. You have been relieved of command. Don't force me to relieve you of duty as well.
I don't think it's going to work in this situation. Spock, come on. You know the crew's behind you.
You can't let him do this.
Doctor, you are out of line.
So are you. Sir.
I can certify Commodore Decker medically or psychologically unfit for command. I can relieve him under Section C.
I'll certify that right now.
Done.
Will also be asked to produce your medical records to prove it.
Damn.
You may leave the bridge, Doctor.
Well, what about the captain? We can't leave.
Doctor, you may leave the bridge.
No. Oh, I hate this.
Spock,
Ah.
do something.
Mr. Spock knows his duty under regulations, Doctor. Do you?
This is not how you get the confidence of the whole ship to work for you.
32 degrees Mark 10. Deflectors at full power. Ready on main phaser banks.
This guy's in spotless record is going to be tarnished, and that's all he cares about, probably. That's a real commander.
The impulse engine's control circuits are fused solid.
What about the warp drive control circuits?
Aye, we can cross-connect the controls, but it'd make the ship almost impossible for one man to handle.
Worry about your miracles, Scotty. I'll worry about mine. Get to work.
Ah, I love them. It looks like it's welded sheets of, like, metal. Man's an idiot. You're flying right into the mouth. Oh, my God.
Controls are all hooked up, sir. We should have some power for you soon.
I love them jury-rigging this whole thing together. Oh, man. Words, do we not listen to Mr. Spock when he talks?
Just non-stop.
Sir, deflector shields are gone.
We're gonna lose the...
Severe casualties reported on decks 3 and 4. Damage control party, sealing off inner hull rupture.
It has ceased fire. We're being held in a tractor beam.
Maintain phaser fire, helmsman.
If we don't break the tractor beam within 60 seconds, we never will.
But don't you understand? We've got to destroy it.
That, sir, is illogical. It is suicide. If you don't veer off, I shall relieve you on that basis.
Yep.
They're off.
Emergency impulse power.
We can't break loose.
We need more power.
We haven't got it. We're being pulled inside.
I hate him. He wasted so much time. It's going to be so much frustrating for Kirk. Like, so much more frustrating for him to watch this.
Maybe that thing will see us. Let the Enterprise go.
Ah!
I only had some phasers. Phasers? You've got them. I have one bank recharged.
Yeah! So much less frustrating to watch them.
Good boy, Jim. Between the two of us, we'll kill that thing.
Commodore, I suggest...
Kirk pulled us out of there by distracting it. Now it's our turn. Fire phasers.
Okay, so they're just going to keep back and forthing it. Can they pull into the sun or something?
We've pierced the interference locally.
Can you raise Starfleet?
No, sir, but I've got ship-to-ship communications.
Okay.
Mr. Spock, I am still in command, and I will speak for this ship. Commodore Decker speaking.
Matt, what's going on? Give me Mr. Spock.
I assumed command according to regulations.
I mean, you're the lunatic who's responsible for almost destroying my ship.
Yes!
If you have anything to say at all, you will say it to me.
There's only one thing I want to say to you, Commodore. Get my ship out of there.
Yeah.
We are going to turn and attack.
Not with my ship, you don't. Mr. Spock, relieve Commodore Decker immediately. That's a direct
Yes!
You can't relieve me, and you know it
Give it a
according
go-
to regulations.
Blast regulations. Mr. Spock, I order you to assume command on my personal authority as captain
Yes!
of the Enterprise.
You are relieved of command.
Finally!
I don't recognize your authority.
It's okay, everyone else does.
We do not wish to place you under arrest.
You wouldn't.
Oh,
dare.
yes, he would. Don't threaten Spock.
You're bluffing.
Vulcans never bluff.
I don't know what that word means.
The bridge is yours.
Seems to a brig anyway.
I believe you are scheduled for medical examination. Mr. Montgomery.
Sir.
You will accompany the Commodore to sickbay.
Aye, sir.
Get him off my bridge. Let's go. Let's go.
Change course 70 Mark 21.
This could have been done so long ago.
Mark 21.
So happy. Yes, come on. Get him down. What the hell? Does nobody hear this?
Someone's opening the shuttlecraft bay doors.
Shut them, Mr. Sulu.
It's too late, sir.
Lieutenant, raise the shuttlecraft.
Enterprise to shuttlecraft.
Decker here.
I must insist that you return to the ship.
You said it yourself, Spock. There is no way to blast through the hull of that machine, so I'm gonna take this thing right down its throat.
Matt, you'll be killed.
I've been prepared for death ever since I killed my crew. The commander is responsible for the lives of his crew and for their deaths.
This could be Kirk.
Well,
Actually, Kirk would
I
never make
should
that
have
mistake.
died with mine.
You can't throw your life away like this. We're stronger with you than without you.
Oh, bro.
May I offer my condolences on the death of your friend?
Sensors indicate a minute drop in the machine's power emanations.
Did he do something finally?
Do you think the shuttlecraft explosion might have done some damage?
Mr. Spock, the transporter is now operational.
What if they fly the other one in?
Am I correct in assuming that a fusion explosion of 97 megatons will result if a Starship impulse engine is overloaded?
97.835 megatons.
Will it be powerful enough to destroy that thing out there?
From the inside.
Negative, Captain. Its hull is pure neutronium. There is no known way of blasting through
From the
it.
inside.
Not through it, Spock. From inside.
Yeah. His ship can avenge him.
Can you set the ship's impulse engines to overload?
Aye. The shape this thing's in, it's hard to keep it from blowing.
The object's neutronium hull makes sensor readings of the inner mechanism impossible.
Spock, you don't know.
Correct. You're getting dangerously close to the planet killer.
I intend to get a lot closer. I'm gonna ram her right down that thing's throat.
I love that.
You'll be killed,
No.
just like Decker.
You'll have 30 seconds to beam me aboard the Enterprise before the Constellation's impulse engines blow.
Your chances of survival are not promising. The transporter is not working at 100% efficiency. 30 seconds is very slim timing.
Mr. Spock, prepare to beam Scotty on board.
Transporter standby.
Good luck, Captain. Thank you.
Gonna be the last second.
It'll never work like this. It's the main junction circuitry. I'll get it.
Transporter is out, Captain. You'll have to stand by.
I can't. Power level's dropping too fast. He'd better hurry.
Acknowledged.
It's gonna be by the skin of her teeth.
Speed is of the essence.
He's got to come off now. I'll stand by here.
500 miles and closing.
Jimmy, you gotta get out of there, buddy.
Gentlemen, beam me aboard.
Mr. Scott, 20 seconds to detonation.
That's a lot of pressure, Mr. Scott.
Mr. Scott.
Go. 5 seconds.
Fire now, Mr. Kyle.
5.
Ooh.
Bridge! We got him through!
Nice. Gotta go give Mr. Scott a hug.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Poor Matt. He gave his life in an attempt to save others. Not the worst way to
He
go.
went crazy from his loss.
The H-bomb was the ultimate weapon, their doomsday machine. And we used something like it to destroy another doomsday machine.
However, I can't help wondering if there are any more of those weapons wandering around the universe.
Wow. There's definitely more wandering around. I mean, they're set up for future Star Treks to have random Doomsday's weapons. Sure. Autonomous weapons going around doing their own thing. Absolutely. Great episode. Fantastic. Still strong season so far. So Commodore Decker is introduced to us with the Constellation, which is similar to the Enterprise, but not the Enterprise. And so we see Commodore Matt is technically higher rank, I guess, than Captain. So as a result, there's a little bit of a chain of command, weirdness. However, since we've saved him from his ship and, Kirk is commanding our ship, there's no reason for him to take control of the ship in that situation until things start going, out of the way, random, and, out of his desired goals. Now, this episode was absolutely fantastic. I loved seeing a minimalist crew of Spock and Sulu basically on the bridge with Bones, Kirk, and I guess, Scotty on the other side. What this means is that we've had, some time for these champions to not, well, I guess they are kind of champions of the Federation, I would say. I don't know why I call them champions, but these heroes of, Spa, basically the Federation, that are able to show their skills. Scotty being the best engineer. Sulu is such a great navigator, and that's why he knew to question some of the things that were being told to him. Didn't actually do it outright, but Spock is the greatest second in command and science officer, was completely against everything and willing to almost go straight to mutiny against Matt. And we knew that all of the crew of the Enterprise would absolutely join them in mutiny against the Commodore, especially because Spock was correct the whole time. And he didn't have to die. So Commodore didn't have to die, and we didn't have to lose 2 floors and take all this damage if we just did exactly what we were supposed to. But as a result, it made everything even more hectic. It made, an epic 3, 2, 1 countdown, teleport in, and it also helped us figure out how to destroy the Doomsday weapon, which was from the inside, which makes a lot of sense. It's not protected from the inside, and that would be a good weakness, but that's a pretty big weakness considering the mouth is massive and you could just shoot nukes into it probably. I'm curious to see, just if we get any more Doomsday weapons, what they're going to be like. Giant weapons, small weapons. I almost consider the probe that we met a couple episodes ago a Doomsday weapon because it was able to, sterilize planets. So, I mean, speaking about the Constellations, the Constellations, unfortunately, was just like the Enterprise doing their job. And as a result, they found planets being broken apart, tried to figure out what's going on. And the Commodore thought he was saving his people by beaming him to a planet. But he lost 400 lives, and he had to witness them die, listen to them, talk to them while it happened. And so his mental was completely shattered. I think in that moment, Bones could have declared him unfit for command. But he kind of snaps out of it a little bit. And God, it causes this, he wants to basically sacrifice himself because he's like, I need to finish the job. We need to save lives, but also I need, revenge for my people, kind of. And Bones almost, Bones and Spock have that nice little, I'll declare him insane. We need an exam. And then they sent him down for that exam. And it's just so good in the sense of we have this character who's not specifically, evil or moral, but he's cracked a little bit because of the circumstances, and he could serve to be a example of what would happen to Kirk if Kirk accidentally sent his entire crew to the planet surface. They died, and then he didn't have a chance to fight back. I only think the difference would be that Kirk would probably have flown the ship into, a glorious last stand. And I was kind of close. I said, we had a sun to destroy it. We fly into the sun. We built the sun inside of it, kind of. And it's cool to see that. I like seeing, Kirk flexing some of his technical skills with fixing the ship and helping Scotty. And then Scotty having the last second rundown of fixing everything too was great moment. And it just highlights again the crew's versatility and their ability to adapt to these ever-present situations. But without further ado, I'm Mikey. Check out Patreon. Support goes a long way. Subscribe if you're new here. Comment, like the video. The likes and comments really do help get the volume out there for other people. And we'll see you next time. Bye.